Hello, everyone. I am here. I am just going to stop my alarm before it goes off right underneath the speaker. Just tweeting out the stream, and I will be with you now. So this is a deadlift game. I purchased this one back in like July or something, June, July, something like that, and never got around to actually playing it, streaming it when it came out. But I decided to remedy that situation, and here we are. What do I want? I want a new game. So let's just switch over and say hi. We started this for Bean Dive, but I'm going to restart from the beginning because I've got absolutely no idea what was going on. This is technically the prequel to the game that we played with the rabbit and the lots of rabbits, but it wasn't out on Xbox until now. They remastered it, and this is the anniversary edition of Edna and Harvey, The Breakout. Obviously we know from the title that they break out. We've been in the room in the asylum at the end of the last game we played, and I'm hoping that I am audible. If anyone is here. Whoa. Okay, that is really cool. I'm hoping both I'm audible and the game is audible. So we were in this room at the end of the last game that we played, which was Edna and Harvey's New Eyes. That was it. And it was all hypnotism and stuff.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Thanks, Alkesh.
Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo.
Much appreciated, and hello. Yeah, so Edna obviously had escaped in Harvey's New Eyes, and was at an orphanage type situation, but there was a creepy little girl, and it was possible that Edna wasn't real, that she was a hallucination. That was one of the possible endings, but as we have the game here, unless we get proved otherwise, Edna is a person. She escaped from the asylum, and the last game that we played, the Harvey's New Eyes one, or Neue Augen, because I had a German graphic for it for some reason, took place after this game, and the guy who just came in the door came looking for her, but took the little girl instead, and she got hypnotized, and then there was the whole thing with the bunny, who is called Harvey, obviously. It was all quite cool, and I really did enjoy this game. So I very much remember that one of these from the last game was somewhere it could escape. So it's obviously smacking it is not really doing much good.
Why should I do that? You're a boring table.
And this one has voices, so...
I don't want a table that boring. Now maybe, if it was a pool table. Hey, Harvey! Do you want to play emergency room?
Only if I get to play the surgeon.
In that case, I'll give it a pass.
I wonder if she's in the asylum because she has no nose.
I'd like one of those for my deck. I wonder if I even had a deck. I can't seem to remember anything.
So hopefully we will.
Not without consulting my interior decorator.
Can we take the chair leg?
Let's see how detachable this chair leg really is.
We now have a chair leg. So we can now use the chair leg to do stuff.
Oops. I broke my chair leg.
Yeah, baby. Let's trash the whole place.
So yes, obviously Reese is still streaming, so if you want to watch the both of us, then hang on. There we go. It does work. Just was a little too quick for it. Then you can watch us both over on Katgar, which is a really cool site. Lets you watch up to 4 streams at once. So they're all in the same window rather than you having to switch back and forth. Not quite as good as Mixer co-streams. At some point when I have the spare time, I want to do a chat, like a chat bot that will link everyone's chats together so that if you're co-streaming, you can use the bot and it'll pull the chats in like Mixer did, so you could then do something, maybe. Because, I mean, at that point, you wouldn't need the chats on the site if you're watching for, you just need one chat. But you'd still need to be in the chat to count as a viewer. So it's all very complicated, but, you know, it's something that I want to think about. So can we just...
Doesn't look half bad to have upholstery on the walls.
Okay, so the default action is to look at. I'm just remembering from the previous game that there was something in one of the padded walls that was like a vent. And it was somewhere around here. Aha! I'm slightly disturbed by the soaring noise.
Now I want it even less. Ha! Quite the piece of art. Almost 2 pieces. Are you the sound-absorbing type of padding?
Of course.
I'll take that as a yes.
I remember definitely having to do more.
I've created a piece of art.
So, can we talk?
Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
What do you want?
I want out of here.
Forget it. What kind of way is that to treat a guest? We won't give up that easily, will we?
Hey? Hello?
Don't make so much noise in there. What do you want?
Where am I?
Honey, if I answered that question every time one of you loonies asked me, I wouldn't even have time to go to the bathroom anymore. Listen, honey, I'm not paid for talking. Anything else?
Who am I?
You are by far the most annoying patient I've ever had to guard.
Patient? Am I sick then? I certainly don't feel sick.
Listen, sweetie, you're in a room with padded walls. Why don't you try to figure it out for yourself?
I'm not insane. Isn't that so, Harvey?
Right, she isn't insane.
Do you hear? Harvey agrees.
You really are an odd couple, the both of you.
Some kind of multiple personality thing, maybe?
Why can't I remember anything?
I'm not going to explain that to you yet again. Only so you can forget it during your next treatment again.
Why is it so hot in here?
That might be due to the air conditioner being turned off.
What air conditioner? There's no air conditioner in here.
Do you think the doctor
I didn't
is
want to do a
stupid
talkie
enough
game today.
to have an exposed ventilation shaft in your cell? The air conditioner is hidden behind the padding, of course.
Is that so? An air conditioner behind the padding. That does make much more sense, of course. Can you turn on the AC for me, please?
I'll have to think about that. If you keep quiet from now on, maybe later.
Let me out! This is an emergency!
Oh, is it?
It's much too hot in here.
You can take it.
I have to pee.
Ah, the good old I have to pee trick. Truly a classic. Do you honestly think you get to be a warden in an asylum for the insane if you ever fall for that one?
What if I really have to pee?
Yeah, very clever.
I really have to seriously, urgently go pee.
Don't try that with me. Just don't.
I'm a bit dizzy.
Well, that's probably because of the stale air in there. I suppose I could get up now, walk over to the controls of the AC, and provide you with some fresh air.
I'm totally kicking
But
them
then
when I get out.
again, maybe I won't.
I'm hungry.
Dinner's at 6. It's a shame that all you'll get is bread and water again. It's free choice day at the cafeteria, you know.
I need to check what the weather is like.
Well, the early autumn sun is resting low in an orange sky.
Oh,
The
how
air is
poetic.
so clear that the distant light is sparkling in the mountain reflections. It's around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a lovely day outside, but you won't be able to see it, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm mistaken. No emergency at all.
That's even better. Anything else?
I couldn't help but notice how skillfully you're guarding this door.
Ah, you noticed that, eh? So you might have also noticed that I have my own technique. I developed it at the last tournament. Yep.
Really? So you're a famous athlete? Do you play on a team or something?
Oh, I play golf. Mini golf. Yep.
Could you let me out and show me some of your golf skills?
You know full well Dr. Marcel forbids that. If you're just trying to annoy me, I'll come in and play some mini golf on you.
Mini golf? I'm getting all dizzy.
And with good reason, sweetheart. You know what? I'll turn on the
Oh,
AC
thank you for the
you.
host,
You can cool off a bit
and
that way.
SK. Yay!
There's
Yeah,
a draft
comes on.
coming from behind this gap.
Awesome. See? I knew it was somewhere around there.
I can't get any further with my bare hands.
Hi, Mr. Coolness. How you doing? Oh, thank you for the resub. You're on a streak there. Nice one. 4 months. I believe you were definitely one of the first 2 to subscribe, if I remember rightly.
I can't unscrew it without some kind of tool.
Huh. You used to know how way back when.
What do you mean?
You used to be able to loosen screws with no tool before. That's what I mean.
I hate grates.
Well, they hate you too.
There's a ventilator behind the grate. I can't reach it yet.
Okay, can I use...
It's a flathead chair leg, but a Phillips screw head. I can't unscrew it without some kind of tool.
Huh. You used to know how way back when.
What do you mean?
You used to be able to loosen screws with no tool before.
Okay, so can I use you with
I
it?
could just cry, Harvey. I can't loosen these screws.
Aw, come
How
on.
you doing, Mr. Corners?
You should be able to eat screws like that for breakfast. That certainly wouldn't have stopped you when you were little.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you used to be able to pull off a pretty cool trick.
Could I teleport?
Not exactly that, but a couple of stupid screws would never have been an obstacle for you.
Oh, doing good.
I must have been an
Thanks for
extra
asking.
laid-back kid. What else do you know?
That isn't how it works. Just remember, I'm a projection of your subconscious.
Nobody's perfect.
I can give your memory a boost, but you'll have to show me things that remind you of your childhood.
Like the screws?
Exactamundo.
And then?
Then I'll tempo-morph us to the past.
Cool. I'm ready, Harvey.
Shall I tempo-morph you to the past now?
Happening nothing.
What exactly do you mean by tempomorph? Does that hurt? Will my body be split into molecules? And beamed backward through time?
Something like that.
Yippee! Yeah, tempomorph me to the past.
As you wish. Hold on.
Okay.
So this is the past? It looks
me?
like our old basement at least. And look at me! I'm young.
We've jumped back about 10 years.
Don't I have to be careful now that I don't run over my own grandpa or something?
No more than usual. We're just observing your memory here.
Ah, I see. So I don't have to be careful in case I step on some dinosaur eggs.
It's 10
Not
years
if you
ago,
can find
girlie.
any.
I know what day this is. My father locked me up in the basement because I teased the neighbor's boy. His name was Albert or
Alfred. Alfred Marcel.
Alfred Marcel? Like in Dr. Marcel? Oh no.
You better believe it. He's the son of the doctor in charge of the asylum.
Whoa.
But this shouldn't be a concern for us. We're here to teach you the art of loosening screws without a tool.
All right then.
I have to get my bearings first. I'll go first, if you don't mind. We can take turns, okay?
Okay.
Hey.
This is interesting. The screws keep this plate in place. I remember. It's all coming back to me. Edna was able to loosen the screws. All I have to figure out now is exactly how she did it. This is the last piece in this puzzle. I'm sure of it. You could open the door with it, if it wasn't locked. I can see the kitchen. Nobody there. And the key isn't in the lock. How long does oil have to sit before it congeals? Maybe Edna will know what to do with the oil. I should ask her.
Okay, so we look at stuff and it sort of puts it in our inventory of things.
This is rosehip thistle marmalade. Mattis, Edna's father, got that from Grandma. Mattis stored it in the basement
Anything might be
because it
useful
keeps
at
the
this
rats
point
away.
because I don't know how you open a.
I'd rather not remind Edna of this ugly concoction.
I don't know how you open a door without.
Empty. Edna isn't one of, but I can ask her anyway. A jar.
I don't know how you open
rusty
a door without
nails.
things. I don't remember it was something bizarre. So
You'll know 100% if someone has had their tetanus shot with these. Maybe I should ask Edna if she could use them. Vermilion, Norwegian Umbra, and Chinese Gooseberry Pastel. Actually, Edna prefers finger paints, but she might still be interested in this.
okay, so that's all the things on the shelf.
One time, Edna put firecrackers in the furnace, but there was no fire in the furnace back then. Edna's playmate Alfred was there instead. I wonder if Edna has any ideas about this furnace. It's a solid rake with a long handle. I wonder if Edna can use this thing. It's a song.
I want that.
This pile of firewood is home to a vast population of hidden arachnids. I should ask Edna if she can use the wood for anything. The window is closed. I might be able to squeeze through, but I can't do it without Edna's help. Maybe Edna can open the window for me. I should talk to her about it. Edna is by far the most interesting human being
Hi,
in
Scrub.
the world.
How's it going?
Edna used to be pretty cool, even back then. Hey, Edna, can you open the window for me, please?
Even I can't reach it, Harvey. If I could, do you think I'd still be sitting down here?
Can you reach the window with a rake?
This almost sounds like it could work. I could give it a try, if you let me.
Whoa, what happened? How do I switch?
Edna used to be pretty cool, even back then.
Just gonna save. Because I don't remember how you switch. Can I...
How are you, Edna?
I'm asking myself why you brought me here. Didn't you want to teach me how I can loosen screws?
We'll get
Oh, your
right
GPO
to
nearly
it.
went rip. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, up on the D-pad. There we go.
I can't even get a drop out of it. No, they're completely useless now. Empty. I can't reach them. Anyway, they're completely useless. Ouch! Hot!
I mean, doi, but
I don't want to disturb the spiders.
thanks for the host, Mr. Coolness.
With my bare hands? No chance. I can't reach it. It's already open. It seems to be a lovely day today. Hello? Is anybody out there? Hello?
Edna? Will you help me up there? Just for a second?
Yeah, I think I can manage.
Yay! I'm outside. Okay.
This leads back into the house. Maybe Edna knows how I can get through there. It collects rainwater. Nope.
I kinda
there
like
ain't no
playing as the
monkeys in
bunny.
there. This is the house of the, oh dear. Seems like I can't remember all the details after all. Maybe we can call the neighbors for help. I'd better ask Edna what she thinks of that. It's a gorgeous day. If you can't think of anything else to say, talk about the weather. Oh, there's somebody sitting there. The guy on the left is Mattis, Edna's father. But on the right, hey, isn't that Alfred Marcel? That's the son of Dr. Marcel, the head of the asylum. Edna had to play with him a lot back then. But why is he sitting here eating ice cream with Mattis when Edna's locked inside? I don't get it.
I don't have ice cream.
It says that the chestnut burglar has escaped again. We'll have to watch our chestnuts closely now. Just a second. This is interesting. It says he escaped by using a chewed-off toenail. The chestnut burglar has escaped again. Maybe Edna can learn something from him. This says that you're allowed to rhyme easel with brush. Yippee! That oversight was long overdue. You're allowed to rhyme. I can hardly... In Flint, Michigan, a left-handed person was stabbed with a right-handed pair of scissors. Very strange. Left-handed person stabbed with a... They say fact is... That's Mattis, Edna's father. I can't believe he's eating ice cream with that obnoxious Alfred, while at the same time poor Edna is locked in the basement. This is the height of injustice. I can't wait to tell Edna about it. She's gonna go berserk when she hears that Mattis is sitting with Alfred. Am I dreaming? Isn't that Alfred, Dr. Marcel's son? Edna had to play with him a lot back then. He was the most obnoxious kid in the whole town. And here he is, together with Edna's father, having ice cream. Something stinks. I can't wait to tell... She's gonna get her father.
I'm not sure we should tell her, but sure.
Edna used to be pretty cool. There's a door leading inside from the backyard. Do you have any idea how I can get in?
I don't think you can. How would you open a door?
Right. I'd better keep looking around. Maybe we could ask the neighbors to help us.
I'm sure they'll take sides with Mattis.
Hi, everyone. How you doing?
How are you gonna pull that off? Are you gonna walk over and ring their bell?
Right. I didn't think about that. Do you remember the rain barrel next to the back door?
Vaguely. Why?
Just curious. It's a beautiful day outside.
That's not fair. I have to sit down here in the basement.
You'll never guess what's happening on the porch.
Fire away.
Mattis, your father, your own flesh and blood, is sitting together with Alfred Marcel, Dr. Marcel's son. And if that wasn't bad enough, they're making themselves nice and cozy with giant ice cream sundaes.
I can't believe it. My father prefers that sleazebag over me? Something must be truly rotten here.
You'll never guess.
Fire
Mattis, and if they're...
I can't. My father...
I'll leave the articles for now and just do the rest of the things.
Hey, Edna, I found some screws.
I don't know if there's an achievement for it, but I figure it's worth asking about everything.
That doesn't really help us much, does it? Now we've got the same problem as the one in the present.
All right. I'll have another look around. I promise you I'll get us out of here. How are you, Ed?
I'm asking, didn't you want...
We'll get... Do you remember this furnace, Edna?
Ah, yeah. The good old furnace.
Maybe we can open the door with the oil from the can.
Nice idea. But there isn't any oil.
Maybe the door will fall apart if we free the marmalade from the jar.
Considering how it used to smell, that might even be a good idea. But we'd check out before the door does. Remember though, you're made out of terry cloth. You could catch fire from the stench alone.
Look what's in the box!
What is it?
A bunch of nothing. Gotcha.
Oh, Harvey.
Maybe we can make a fire.
That should be fun. But I don't have a lighter.
Maybe these rusty nails can help us out.
How do you reckon?
Well, I wasn't completely finished with planning yet. Do you still have the rake?
Yeah, I do. Why?
I just wanted to make sure. If you can paint yourself into a corner, maybe we can paint ourselves a way out.
Don't be ridiculous, Harvey.
Not be ridiculous? Why stop now?
Right.
Edna?
Yeah,
That's what that was then. Didn't actually want to do that. But I should be able to just go 1, 2, 3.
Left-handed they say... I've read that a left-handed person got stabbed with a right-handed pair of scissors.
Isn't that peculiar? I think somebody's trying to make a point.
Guess what? The chestnut burglar has escaped again.
Oh no, not again. Last time he took 3 trees in our street alone.
Police are saying that he escaped using a chewed-off toenail.
Really? A gnawed-off toenail shouldn't
Ew.
be hard to
Also-
come by.
How?
And now?
Edna! You won't believe what's in the paper.
You're finally allowed to rhyme easel and brush?
Yes.
About time. Now I can finally finish my poem about the weasel in the underbrush.
Can we talk about the
Hey,
screws?
Edna, I found some screws. I know now. You have to loosen these screws to get out of here.
That doesn't really help us much, does it? Now we've got the same problem as the one...
Oh, this is the screw. I remember, Edna.
Ew.
I'm
Gross.
really curious to see if this is gonna work. I can't
Ew.
believe it! It
Gross.
really did work! The latch isn't held by the panel anymore. I can just open the door. This really is our old kitchen. I can't wait to go on exploring my past.
Oh.
No, not yet.
Oh, my past.
No! Dang. It was all just about to come back to me.
I'm sorry. This was all I could remember. At least you learned how to loosen screws.
Right. Thanks, Harvey. Where would I be without you? That doesn't work that way. Thank you for teaching me how to gnaw off my toenails, Harvey.
That ability had been sleeping within you for a long time, Edna. I merely pushed the bed into the hallway and triggered the sprinkler system.
It's kind of gross.
I can't unscrew it. What do you mean? I can't unscrew. What do you...
You.
That doesn't work that way. I can't remember.
Use your...
That doesn't work that way. That doesn't work that way. Hey! Hello?
Well, sweetheart, what is it now?
I feel a little chilly now. Can you turn off the AC again, please?
No. Fresh air is good for you. And with any luck, it'll make you drowsy.
I'd like to know more about mini-golf.
Well, who doesn't? Have I already told you that I play in the professional league? Yep.
And I bet Mommy bought the club for you.
Ha! Do you think that a Babbitt & Son can be bought in just any store?
Where did you get it then? Is it from the junkyard? You can find the most curious things there.
Watch your mouth! Nobody throws out a gem like a Babbitt & Son.
You know what? Your club doesn't interest me the least bit.
Only goes to show how little you understand sports. Which brings us back to the subject. Mini-golf! What else do you want to know about the sport of the employees of the month?
Will you excuse me for a moment? My rabbit is trying to tell me something.
What? I didn't want to say anything.
Shh! Just play along. This guy is painfully boring.
Still loopy.
Okay.
Hey!
What is it?
I'd like to know...
Well, have I already... Yep.
Mini-golf?
And with good... You know what? You're not sup...
Hey!
What is it?
I'd like to know more about...
Well, have I already... Yep.
Tell me more.
It's an original? Yep. You won't find...
Where did you get it? Did you steal it? I think this is all very exciting.
Watch your mouth. I've never stolen anything in my life.
Where did you get it then? Did you carve it from a whale's jawbone?
Ha! The whale has yet to be born. Whose jawbone can compete with the impact of a genuine Babbitt & Son?
I give up. Where did you get it?
My father made it for me. Jeffrey Francis von Babbitt Sr.
Really?
As he lay on his deathbed, with shaking hands, he handed over his own Babbitt & Son titanium 7 iron. His lucky club. He told me to use it like he taught me.
You're a real daddy's boy, aren't you?
My father was a great man.
And an incredible mini-golfer, I'm sure.
Yep.
That sounds like one of those sophisticated father and son relationships.
Yes, my father was a very sophisticated man. He was so suave that he always wore a tuxedo. Sometimes at night, I even put on his top hat, just to find out how it felt to be as debonair as my father. Do you mean that kind of sophisticated?
Well... Anyway, thanks for sharing this completely useless information with me. I wonder if my father was a mini-golfer too.
What did you say, sweetheart? Your father was many things, but mini-golfer wasn't one of them.
What do you know about him?
There are things that are better left in the past. Oh boy. Father a mini-golfer. That really cracks me up. Thanks for the laugh. Is that all? Or do you want to know anything else?
Why don't you take your daddy's club and whack it across your skull?
You're mean. My poor father. Just you wait. Let's see if you're still laughing when I turn the AC back on.
Finally. Okay. We can't get out if the damn fan is blowing.
That doesn't work that way.
Ah. Oh, gross.
There's nothing I can unscrew here. I think if I apply a little bit of force, I can pry it out of its casing. Help a lady out here, will you, Harvey? And... Ugh.
Nice. Sweet.
No, it's broken.
But we could build a perfect broken helicopter from the parts!
What on earth would we possibly do with the broken helicopter?
Right. We'd still need somebody who could fix it.
Or we could just try and find another way out of here.
All the better. There must be hundreds of people out there who can fix a helicopter.
Oh.
This Edna is a real challenge, Holgar.
That's Dr. Marcel's voice. It's coming from beyond this grate.
Quick, maybe we can listen in on what they're saying.
What do you mean by that, Dr. Marcel?
I'm at the end of my tether. It's been 10 years, and she can still remember.
You're afraid she might find out what really happened back then?
Pah! Nobody will believe her. Who's gonna believe a loony? The daughter of a convicted murderer.
So why are you worried?
I'm not worried. I just
Thought
hate
thickens.
her resistance.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. My dad? A murderer?
There's something rotten in the state of Denmark.
Yeah, this Dr. Marcel is hiding something. As soon as we're out of here, we'll have to clear the good name of my father.
Doot doot doot. Oh. So. Oh, okay, so great.
Dr. Marcel and Holger are gone. Well, here we go again. I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah, let's have... Whoa, there's so many things in there. I think I must have accidentally activated something.
One cup for a spelling bee and one for shooting clay discs. How sporting. Oh, how they glimmer. If only they weren't locked away.
Well, can we use...
That doesn't work that way.
Oh, I hate that noise.
No, I can't screw open the trophy cabinet.
Okay.
That's definitely Dr. Marcel's distinct signature. A polo mallet. I used to be scared of cabinets when I was a child. Right. I'll just call my moving company.
Oh, it's kind of like open rather than anything else. Drawer.
Closed. That makes me angry. The drawer's not screwed. The situation is. The drawer is just stuck. A Norwegian hardwood drawer with leaf gilded inlays.
Where do you see anything like that? This is ordinary beach.
Shh. The player was deeply impressed just now. A fireplace, source of coziness and warmth. An old photograph of a boy playing. I think I know him from somewhere. A boy studying. And is that supposed to be me? That's strange. There's only one half of me. It shows a boy who's smiling. I don't know him, but he's starting to annoy me. A framed newspaper clip over the mantelpiece. That seems to be important. Now, what is this? That's my father right there in the picture. This article states my father is a murderer. That is a horrendous lie.
41-year-old Mattis Conrad turned himself in to the authorities in the wee hours of today. Even though he readily confessed to having murdered an 8-year-old boy whose name has not been released for matters of privacy, he will probably face capital punishment. The alleged killer did not name a motive for the slaying. The prosecution follows through with the death penalty, and it is swiftly applied. The single father leaves behind his sole daughter Edna, who has been put under the custody of Dr. Horatio Marcel, the head of the local asylum for the mentally ill. Okay, and then there's a non-smoker goes missing in petting zoo, which is just hilarious. That's less hilarious. Okay, so draw desk.
A desk, made from the finest wood. Too bad there are no documents that say anything about Dr. Marcel's sinister dealings here. I'd really like to know what he's up to. I love it. I can't find the on button.
Okay, so Philharmonic pen encyclopedia. Okay.
Encyclopedia. Noun. 1. A work treating the various branches of learning. 2. An alphabetical compendium of referential knowledge. See also dictionary, lexicon.
She can't remember her name, but she can remember that.
Hello? Hello. Such a large vocabulary and still mute.
Okay, let's try the door.
Yikes!
Well, if it isn't Miss Edna, how did you manage to get out of your cell?
That mini-golf guy let me out.
Babbitt? He's getting less and less reliable. Dr. Marcel will be frothing at the mouth when he comes back from town. Be that as it may, you're coming with me now. I'll put you back in your cell.
Ha! Never!
I want to talk to Dr. Marcel. At once.
The doctor is out. You can talk to him as soon as he's back. Until then, you'll be put back in your cell.
Never!
As you wish. We might as well wait here, even if it takes all day long. I've got
thank you for the
plenty
host
of
day.
time.
Yes, I should get rid of him. But where to put him? Ah, I know. The cabinet.
Yay, we'll put him in the cabinet.
I didn't come here to tidy up. The more broken the chair leg, the less stable the ideas. That won't do anything here. The trophies are behind safety glass. Look here, Harvey. That's my father in the picture. This article states my father is a murderer. This simply has to be a hoax. Do you know anything about it? Can you remember anything?
That's strange. I can't remember a thing. It's like a black spot on my memory.
I desperately need to find out what really happened back then. My father is innocent. I'm 100% certain of that.
First things first. We need to escape from here. After that, we'll prove your father's innocence.
The thought plickens. Okay, so that was the office. Steal the plant.
Whoops.
Help! Murder!
Shh. Somebody else will take care of that. Take Skylight? Are you trying to tell me something? Only someone if you watch short of a light bulb would try that, Edna. I can see approximately 10 gallons of sky.
Oh dear, okay. Light switch.
Good idea. That way, I can turn the light on wherever I am.
I didn't mean take the light switch. I
Oh
meant turn the
no,
light switch
it's
on.
attached. What a bummer.
There we go. Okay, so.
They're pretty much like my own. I may have lost my memory, but I can still vividly remember how much I used to dislike Alf.
Keep your hands off.
Okay, and the brain talks.
I
to
can't
me.
reach them. I always despised chemistry lessons anyway. Except for the explosions, of course. Mmm, tastes like pineapple. I don't want it. It's broken.
I got a comic book.
I wonder what's in there. Whoa, that sounds like... Yeah, almost as if... Well, color me surprised. This is glass. I most certainly will not lug this thing around.
To be fair, it does say glass on the box, so that's, you know, reasonable too.
What for? There are some missing. Yeah, I'd love that. That way, I could enjoy the view wherever I am. Unfortunately,
Keep on getting the
design
hand
of this
ones
and somebody...
mixed up. Hmm? Okay.
Wow. Looks like I still have a long way to go.
Hmm.
I'm picking up plenty. Thank you very much.
At the same time, not far away.
Stay tuned for another mind-blowing story about people with big...
What the? Not again. Why don't we get cable here? So what? I'll just go back to watching the Looney Show.
I'll just walk around this roof. It's not precarious at all.
I can't open it without my special tool. Yes, folks, it's time once again for Edna Conrad and her dancing toenails.
Ugh.
It loses some of its appeal trying to get in instead of out. Wow. Looks like... There's a forest behind the wall. Then there's a river with a bridge over it. I can make out a graveyard and a church. And then houses. Isn't that one our house? I have to get there as soon as possible. Whatever it is Dr. Marcel is trying to hide, I'm sure I can find hints there that will help me remember.
Hey!
Uh-oh, I better skedaddle.
Wait, you little brat! What's the meaning of this? Come back here at once! You'll break every bone in your body!
Why don't you come and get me?
Well,
Oh, isn't that cute? Our mini-golf professional has a fear of heights. Coward, coward!
yeah, you just laugh. But eventually, you'll have to come down from there. And that's when I'll show you.
I'm assuming this grate is where I need to go. Yes.
Hey!
Uh-oh, I better skedaddle.
Wait, you little brat!
Oops.
What's going on here? What's the big idea, walking around on your own? And how did you manage to get out of there? Let's go! Back to your cell!
Don't you want to hear my answer?
Foolishness! You'll have to get up earlier for that. Yep. Okay, Houdini. I might not know how you managed to escape, but one thing's for sure, it won't happen again.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go up here.
In this panel, we see Captain Useless guarding the local library. Captain Useless and the Quiche of Death. Whoa! It's a limited first edition. Cutting up the whole heap would closely resemble work. I don't want to waste my time on that. It's too high. I can't reach it. It's too high. I can't reach it. This pedestal looks out of place without the plant.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Dan. Quentin, hi.
I could look that a few yards tops. In this panel, I will not mutilate this pedestal. It shall stand tall as a symbol of utterly failed home decorating for all eternity.
The only reason you won't disfigure it is because it's a movable sprite. Am I right?
Shh. I will not. It shall.
The only.
Shh.
I know there was something to do with trapping him in the room with the pedestal.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Let's try it again.
I better skedaddle.
Wait, you little brat!
Yeah, I was just too slow. No!
What's going on here? What's the big idea walking around on your own? And how did you manage to get out of there? Let's go! Back to your cell!
Don't you want to hear my answer?
Foolishness! You'll have to get up earlier for that. Yep. Okay, Houdini. I might not know how you managed to
How's
escape,
everyone
but
doing?
one thing's for sure, it won't happen again.
How's everyone doing? Can't remember exactly. Something to do with the pedestal in front of the door, but he doesn't seem to be staying in the room. You're trying to force yourself to finish the last Control DLC. That sounds kind of bad.
Tastes like pineapple.
Is it that bad?
It's already marked. No, too valuable to put it in a food processor.
Edna.
Dang it, he's too furry to scribble on.
He won't even give us this one innocent
Whoa!
portion.
Thanks for the resub, Reese. And also hi. And also hype. You're 2/3 of the way through the main game. You've been done with it, lost your interest, and you can't wait for it to be done. Oh, that's a sad. Sub. Yeah.
By no means. I can't scribble on that.
I'm just writing on everything.
Hey, hands off.
Oops.
I enjoyed the main game.
I'll mark the flasks not poisonous.
Whoa, and thank you for the hosts, Jess, Jessie, Ima, and Paul. Madam, you're Adam. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was yawning. I'm just gonna be quicker.
Hey!
Uh-oh, I better...
Wait, you little... What's going on here? What's the big idea, walking around on your own? And how did you manage to get out of there? Let's go. Back to your cell.
Don't you want to hear my answer?
I'm misremembering how to do this end
You'll
bit.
have to... Yep. Okay, I might not... But once...
To be fair, I did play most of the game on stream. Sorry, maybe you're just remembering it from that. That says Ken sent me. The other ones all say Edna was here. But that one said Ken sent me.
I've created a piece of art.
The mountain's got a smiley face.
Edna was here. Hello?
What do you want?
I would totally love to get an autograph.
You want my autograph? Well, I am a famous athlete after all. A rising star in the mini golf ranks.
Hi,
I
Nikki!
changed my mind. I don't want an autograph.
Oh.
I am just defacing my padded cell while I try and remember desperately how to do the final puzzle bit that I've already done once, but it was back in July. Sleeky many legs. Hype. How is everyone this fine Thursday?
insufferable means of exclusion. Too bad.
It's nearly the weekend.
Not even a scratch.
It is indeed nearly the weekend. So yes, there we go. I have defaced. Look at my wonderful work of art. What am I forgetting?
Hey!
Maybe,
Uh-oh, I better
maybe if I go in the other
Wait,
one.
you little brat!
Can I go in the window?
What's the meaning of this? Come back here at once!
Why don't you?
Well,
Oh, isn't that cute? Coward.
yeah, but eventually, and that's when I'll...
How did he get in with the column there?
Now the handle can't be pushed down anymore.
What the...
Encyclopedia. That's how I got out.
What's going on? I'm still in here! Hello! Holgor! Dr. Marcel!
I graffitied
Somebody!
everything. Ooh, could I graffiti the plant?
I think I've done enough damage here. I shouldn't add insult to injury. At least not in written form.
What does it say? Dr. Marcel.
No. It's locked. I can see our way to freedom clearly now.
I can't read what that says.
Someone already signed this.
I didn't know I could graffiti
Dang it.
stuff. It's awesome.
Pen doesn't write on glass.
You approve of the purple hair, less approve of the bunny by its ears.
I didn't come here to tidy up.
To be fair, she doesn't have any pockets, so...
No. It may all just be but it is a hint regarding my father's past nonetheless.
She has no pockets, so she is unable to,
No.
How about...
Nope. No.
How about...
Nope.
We have to face lots of stuff. She has no pockets. She's not even got, like... She's, like, got no trousers either, so...
There's no time to rest now.
Yay! Yes, even men's clothing would probably have pockets. I know, right?
Uh-oh. Someone's sitting there.
Is that you, newbie?
Ever heard of a guy named Thor, God of Thunder?
All right,
That is poop.
Thor.
Oh no.
I bet you can vanish at lightning speed then.
I'm not rummaging through trash cans.
Oh yeah? Since when?
Okay, I lied. Sue me. I just wanted to know how it felt to say that. There's a year's supply of soaked paper cups in there. There's a...
I have a soggy paper cup.
Empty.
Apparently I drew on the plants.
Bulky and useless. I'll give it a pass if you don't mind. It's just decoration. I'd rather not. He's still ignoring me. Maybe I could somehow...
Hands off!
That didn't work, did it? The mallet likes animal programs.
I can't deny it. I've got a thing for horses.
Some are lit and some are dark. It all depends on the lighting in the rooms they monitor.
Have to keep on redeeming it for games that I'm already going to play, Paul. That one I'm saving for you, remember? You just have to let me know when you're free. Yes, I will hydrate. I also need to take a tea break. Let me just see what it says.
This looks complicated.
Right, I hydrated. I'm now out of tea. I'm going to take a quick break. All of the bleep bloops. Yes, Paul just keeps on redeeming it for stuff I'm already going to play. I mean, that's his choice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll an ad because I'm going to be going and making tea. So no one is missing anything. If anyone comes in, then just let them know. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Sorry, Dan. It's just if I run the ads when I'm not doing it, it means that when they do that thing where they run the ads when I'm in the middle of a stream, you don't miss anything. Ugh. And Paul, you don't need to redeem a game that I've already played. Don't be such a silly sod. Okay, right. So I've now caught up in an hour and a bit to where I was after my beam dive. It took me pretty much the same amount of time beam diving, so that's fine. So I've got a chocolate bar, and I'm going to figure out what to do next, because I have no idea. I guess that makes sense.
That's not fair. It rolls right back into the wall. Darn it.
Fine.
You're only as crazy as you feel. I wonder how I look. That's strange. I somehow thought I was blonde. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the coolest of them all?
Oh my, Edna, it is clear. You're the one, no other near. But what would show you really rock is if you opened up the lock.
Interesting. That failed miserably. Use this. Yay, we have water. Okay. It's an interesting noise.
Soap, founder of civilization.
We have a water cup.
Oh no. It was already so soaked that the water tore it apart.
Oh no. Boo hiss. Oh, you're such a silly.
It's just decoration. Rungo di planto. Ah, freedom. It's locked.
Gambles!
It's attached to the wall. Doesn't matter. It's useless without darts anyway. I'd better mark my way here. Yippee! It still works. Blah! Old and inedible.
Gross. I suppose not as bad as the toenail.
No filter. And more importantly, no coffee. No, thank you. That sounds too healthy for me. Looks like it's dried, stuck to the cupboard. My marvelous things don't belong in a musty old cupboard like this. They belong in a green meadow in Happy Item Land. where they can play joyfully with other happy items all day long.
I think she's a few pebbles short of a brick.
We won't need any windows where we are going. That's a steep drop.
Okay.
Turn on the hose!
Okay, I'm kind of sad I couldn't do anything more in there. And there's no more there, so yes, let's go down. See what we've got. It's fine. The tracker we've implanted under your skin, Dan, will enable us to find said islands, which will mean that we can feast on vegans and vegetarians to our heart's
A key
content.
is missing. I hate these things.
You know, just in case.
It's locked.
Hmm. There is. Oh, hello. This looks complicated.
I better leave that to an expert. I'd need help from someone who knows his way around these things. Not necessary. Everything is under control. Sorry, too high. That works differently than a regular hat. I don't know how, but I don't want to find out. This is not a piece of furniture. It's Dr. Marcel's brain liquefier.
Hmm. I have a feeling she's intimately familiar with this machine, which is sad. Go down some more. Okay.
Hello? Hello? No reaction. Hello? Hello? No reaction. Hello? Hello? No reaction.
I mean, it's an island. I need a boat.
A key is missing.
Or a plane. Scuba gear. Scuba gear.
It's free choice day in the cafeteria today. A bit bulky, don't you think?
I'm
I don't
clever.
want to announce anything.
Also, I play lots of computer games.
When I want to mark my territory, I use other means.
You've been drawing on everything else.
I leave a lasting impression with my charismatic personality.
Yeah, I think I could use the facilities myself right now.
This isn't the time or place to take a break. Why? Nobody would notice. I can see a little girl in a whale's belly.
Interesting. Okay, so we've got 2 doors and a hallway. I'm going to try the hallway first. Aww.
Keys are never on the doormats in real life. But I'll make sure. Didn't I say so? I hate these things.
Kitchen!
Today is free choice day. Obviously, the chosen meals are arranged according to the seats. The order hasn't been made yet. Today is free choice day. Obviously, today is obviously order. What's this? They've been secured to the background graphics. What's next?
A little bit of fourth wall breaking here.
The pen doesn't write on terry cloth. If it did, I would have given Harvey the tattoo he's been asking for a long time ago. I'll take it. Oh, great balls of fire. There's cutlery in there. Let's see. Now, what have we here? A knife and a fork. This series of surprises just keeps on coming. What's this? Not one spoon? Where the heck are the spoons?
Use the pot.
It's clean enough.
Got a knife and a fork and a pot. Awesome.
Ah, today it's free choice day. The whole house is full of the smell of it already. I can't scribble on that. I don't have to help along here. The dirty dishes will pile up all by themselves eventually. It says, today everybody gets their favorite meal.
Hot dogs! Yippee!
I'm having the mustard and the ketchup. Right, that's that door.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's prohibited to pass through here.
I've got a special permit.
Always the same witty remarks, Miss Edna? Maybe the doctor should be less thorough when erasing your memory. You always come up with the same old tricks. What else you got for me? You're just visiting? You're the newbie? Or no, wait. You're not really even there, right? I'm really fed up with you. Alarm! Patient on the run!
What's going on?
What do you think? There's a patient on the run!
Where are all the others? Aren't Babbitt and Holger around?
Isn't that something you should know? I've been sitting here all day. I don't know what else is going on, but obviously the whole building is in chaos since the doctor went out.
It's just, I've never dealt with an attempted escape before. Alright, I'll just put her in here with the others. That must be what I'm supposed to do. There, you stay here till the doctor is back.
Okay.
Something seems to have gone patently wrong here.
Struggle Jug!
Hello?
Struggle Jug.
Is that your name?
Struggle Jug.
Am I not allowed in there?
Struggle Jug.
But I need to be granted an audience with the king.
Struggle Jug.
Too bad. What a guy. If only I could impress him somehow. Hello?
Struggle Jug.
Is that your name? Am I not? But I too bad. If only.
Struggle Jug.
What? But I need to be granted an audience with the king.
Struggle Jug.
All right, I can see that.
Struggle Jug.
I'll have to earn a little respect. Too late. Obviously someone has already pilfered the cushions. I can relax later. Do you want my pen?
The pen may be mightier than the sword, but not nearly the equal of a coat.
We met these guys as well.
Hello.
Hello, young lady. Wait. Stay there. There's no doubt.
And also
You're
pillar fort, yeah,
different
exactly.
from the others. Your aura is highly energetic. Who are you? Where do you come from?
I'm Edna. I've come from the dungeons of a tower.
You have been incarcerated for a long time indeed. Your kismet is like a thirsty sponge that aches to suck itself full of freedom. But you haven't reached your goal yet. Keep at it, Edna. The days of your enslavement are numbered.
Wow, impressive speech, Gramps.
What brings you here, my child?
Who are you?
My name ceased to be of importance long ago. The moment I inherited the wisdom of the cosmos, I decided to abandon all ties to my former existence. I am known as the Aluman now.
You loonies love to refer to yourselves only by your characteristics, don't you?
It's just easier to memorize.
What is it exactly that you're doing here?
I'm checking the flow of the chi for holes.
Why are you doing that?
Well, somebody has to do it. You can't just walk about with holes in your chi now, can you? The whole yin might be flooded by yang, and you can kiss the feng shui goodbye.
Why are you dressed that way?
The aluminum enhances my astral conductivity. This way I'm always in touch with the essential.
And the A on your chest?
That is not an A. It is the Earth Rune. It connects me with Gaia, the Earth Goddess.
And the diving goggles?
It protects me from chlorine. What did you think?
Who lives in the Cushion Castle?
That
The
would
Cushion
be
Castle.
King Adrian. Quite an interesting
As opposed to the
case.
pillow fort.
He got struck by lightning and developed certain abilities.
Yeah, we met
after
these in the other
In
game.
fact, his case supports some of my theories.
What exactly are those theories?
I have developed a couple of theories regarding Adrian's case. After lightning struck him, he suddenly had psychic abilities. I don't know exactly how to name my theory. I'm considering psychokinetic conductivity through electric currents, electrostatic psi extension, high voltage precognition, or just fortune doesn't always favor fools.
What abilities are those?
He sees things before they happen.
Wow! No wonder he's your king. He must be very powerful then.
Indeed he is. He always wins at Chinese checkers that way.
Yeah, but in addition to that...
And at Scrabble.
But the possibilities!
You said it. The recreation room is full of board games. And Adrian wins them all. He even won the jigsaw puzzle contest. The prize was a medal of real gold.
Why do you call him king?
Well, that was the wager in a game of Yahtzee. We were naive enough to think we could beat him. B-Man had worked out a strategy. The ticket inspector developed a fail-safe system. Professor Nock supplied us with the medication. He had scraped together everything he could get his hands on for one whole year, just for the occasion. Petra even designed a special choreography for us to follow. Alas, it was to no avail. Well, we could have done worse. Imagine if Petra had won. Pilates every morning. Ugh.
I'd like to get to him, but Drogglejug won't let me pass.
Oh yes, Drugglejug is as unyielding as his appeal to the fairer sex is strong. Don't get your hopes up. Women fall at his feet in droves. Perhaps it's that intellectual aura he radiates. He is very well read, our Casanova, and he's rather witty in conversation. But even though he might appear rough on the outside, he's very sensitive.
How do I get past him?
After the king has ordered him not to let anybody pass? Never. He is the most devoted soul I've ever known. He'd grant access only to the king or some higher authority.
Let's talk about something else. Do you know a way out of here?
Outside and inside are just two aspects of the same circumstance, like the two sides of a coin. Neither be inside nor outside, Edna. Just be.
Your coat hanger tells you all that?
Why, no. It serves as an aerial to pick up cosmic oscillations. Plus, I'm keeping it handy just in case. An aluminum suit is very prone to wrinkling, you know.
Can I have the coat hanger?
Normally, I despise the concept of material possessions, but the coat hanger is essential to me, I'm afraid. For one thing, it is my aerial that connects me to the ethereal realm. I'm also keeping it handy just in case. An aluminum suit is very...
I have to get a move on.
Take care of your karma.
Qualify.
No, I don't want to be responsible if nobody can find the phone anymore.
She wrote left on it.
No, this should stay clean and intact. No, this should stay clean and intact. I'd rather leave it there. The artist seems to have had a hard life already, without someone running around and stealing his art. No, this should stay... And take away the own... I'm not a...
I've got an idea.
The electric braces again?
Nope. Pens with built-in tanning lamps.
Who still writes by hand nowadays?
Oh, a lot of people. But they're all a bit pale.
Too late. Obviously someone has already pilfered the cushions. Okay. Hey, wait a second. The lamp is connected to a wall plug via cable. Now that's clever. 'Cause that way, nobody can steal it. Ha! Okay. Hey, now that... Ah, that's the crux of the matter.
What? Which crux? And of what matter?
The cable, stupid. It's been cut off. That's why the phone isn't working.
I see. I thought the phone wasn't working because it's on vacation.
If I took this, I could hang it around my neck and start a career as a rapper. Or I could start the new religion of phonism. Then I'll be the Dalai Lama.
What a terrible pun. I'm impressed.
Awesome, terrible pun.
It's only suitable for coins. It's something else that's missing. Hello? No operator, which is really no surprise. The receiver's missing after all. You don't put things in there. Things come out. I hope. Empty. Catch the Frog. There's another game here. Pandemonium. Riddle Mania. Cattle Drive at Home. Yahtzee Fatale. Where's Bobo? Dr. Guck's Dinner Party. Vertical Scrabble. The Conway Twitty Quiz. Eliminating Sixes. Asparagus Season. Grandma's locking the door. Things on the bathroom shelf. The Mounted Hordes of Mongolia. Trivial Pursuit Smurf Edition. Catch the Frog. Certainly not. It's alright that people think I'm crazy, but these games are for complete morons.
I've got an idea.
The electric braces?
Nope.
Who's still...
Oh,
Broken. Why is it so light in here then?
must be the graphic card.
I've got a present for you. It is Captain Useless and the Quiche of Death. It's a limited first issue.
Struggle Jug.
I see.
Struggle Jug.
In that short period of time?
Struggle Jug.
Wow. I should have known this wouldn't impress him. In this panel, we... This reads, shortage of spoons. Bring your spoons back to the cafeteria. It's moved right up to the door, but now it has a problem. The laundry lift must be kept in clean condition at all times. Hi there. Heavens no! A control freak! Hi there.
Tickets, please.
Tickets? I don't even see a train.
That's because there is no train.
So what do I need a ticket for? It doesn't make sense.
Hold your horses. The ticket is for the laundry lift system, of course. The laundry lift goes through the whole house. There are stops in the basement, on the second floor, and here, on the first floor.
I want to buy a ticket, please.
That's a good one. Tickets are highly sought-after items in this house. There are only a handful available, and you'll be getting one only after hell freezes over.
So how do I get a ticket? This is completely illogical.
The system is airtight. I made it myself, and it's foolproof.
So there simply must be a way to get a ticket.
There is. All contingencies have been accounted for. Everybody gets a ride when it's their turn.
But there isn't even a waiting line.
Wouldn't it make sense to go and look for it then? Instead of standing around here and blocking the line?
Whose turn is it next?
Number 2 will be next.
And who is number 2?
You better ask them that yourself. I'm not giving any information about passengers.
Don't forget to hydrate yourself, Leaky.
Who is in possession of a ticket, if you don't mind telling me?
Huh. There are lots of tickets in circulation. Mr. Frock has one. He holds a season ticket, and he's our most frequent customer, which means he lives in the laundry lift. Professor Knock has another ticket. He often visits his Peruvian amber mines, meaning the ones found on the ground floor. Aloman has the 3rd ticket. I'm considering withdrawing it. He doesn't use it according to the rules.
Okay. And who else owns a ticket? You said there are many tickets circulating.
Yes, why? Isn't that a lot?
Your system is totally illogical.
The system is as airtight as a submarine. It's always the next person in line who's up.
But it's my turn now.
In that case, it should be easy to show me your ticket.
Sorry.
Is there any way that someone besides the 3 people you mentioned can use the laundry lift? I mean, what about, say, ticket number 4?
Don't give me this modern mumbo-jumbo. We used the good old traditional numbers here. 1, 2, and, well, the third one. The one which is neither 1 nor 2.
Hi there.
Ticket.
What's the problem with that nervous guy in the corner over there?
Don't pay attention to him. I've been yelling at him to stop being so nervous all the time. But do you think he'll listen to me?
Maybe the man would be less nervous if you stopped yelling at him.
What? You mean he acts like that because of me? Now that is... Hey!
Sorry.
You'd better act as if I wasn't here! Otherwise I'll come over there, and then it's ass-whooping time!
Hi there.
Ticket.
Do you know how I can get out of here?
The exit is situated at the front of the ticket punching area.
No, I mean all the way out.
Yes, I understood that. You use the back door there. The door at the front of the ticket punching area.
But I mean even further out.
When you walk through that door, you're all the way out. Nothing beyond that door belongs to the laundry lift system.
Right, but suppose I want to go even further than that.
Ah, I see. You're talking about the cafeteria, right?
I give up. I'll be going.
Please keep...
In this panel, we see Captain Useless fighting insidious raspberry seeds. In this panel, Captain Useless says, "This wouldn't have happened with a smoke detector." In this panel, we see Captain Useless handing a full bag of toenails to the commissioner. In this panel, we see Captain Useless wearing a hat. In this panel, we see Captain Useless struggling with rotting carpet remains in the basement cave. In this panel, we see Captain Useless giving his nerves a rest. In this panel, we see Captain Useless looking for the 10 mistakes in the next picture. In this panel, Captain Useless says, "Get along like real politicians." Man, I love this comic book. Man, I love this comic book.
Okay. It stopped being useful now.
Surprise! Oops. That would be rather rude.
You just can't reach it.
That too. That would be rather...
You just can't...
That too. I don't want to take it all at once. I don't think it's very appealing to put the finger food right next to the toilets. Well... you?
I'm Petra. Give me a P. Or, you know what? You can keep the P.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm throwing a surprise party.
Where are the other guests?
Hello. It's a surprise party. What kind of surprise would it be if everyone knew about it?
You didn't have to do that.
The party is not for you. Today is the birthday of Peter. Oh, but please don't tell him the party is here. It's supposed to be a surprise.
We'll see about that.
You have to promise you won't tell him.
Okay.
Promise?
I don't even know who Peter
All right,
is, so.
I promise.
Swear it.
I swear.
Cross your heart.
Okay.
Cross your heart and hope to die.
I swear it, okay?
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
No one has any noses. It's freaking me
Interesting
out.
venue.
What do you mean?
Don't you think more people would come if it wasn't in the bathroom of all places?
I don't know. It is a surprise party after all. And what could possibly be more surprising?
Surprising doesn't do it justice. Appalling or absurd. That's more like it.
Oh, yeah? So, where would you have thrown the party?
How about the recreation room?
That was my first thought, too. But King Adrian was opposed.
King
Yeah,
Adrian?
exactly.
He
Didn't
rules
need
the
noses.
lounge. He is a wise and just king. And rumor has it that he's psychic. He rarely receives visitors, though, I'm afraid. His right-hand man, Druggle Jug, is as tough as he is attractive.
How about the bar?
That's out of the question. Peter's been sitting there all day long, crying into his drink, and it's supposed to be a surprise party. He's a little touchy when it comes to his age. I hope the party can cheer him up a little.
I imagine they smell awful.
How about the break room?
They're locked up in an asylum.
Oh, we never go in there anymore. 3 people vanished there once. They were actors. I think they were auditioning for a play. They were never seen again.
How about the TV room?
No! I loathe parties where everyone just hangs around in front of the tube.
Any room would have been better.
I like it here.
Do you know a way out of here?
Why would I want to get out of here? There's always something going on in here. The people are nice. Plus, you don't have to feel embarrassed about anything in here. If you forget to put your pants
Creepy
on,
music's kind of weird.
nobody'll notice. If you want to get out of here, you'd better talk to
It's like
Elio. If you can find
horror
him,
show
I
mixed with
believe
circus
he's currently
clowns.
working on a tunnel. If you get really desperate, you could talk to the Keymaster. But I'd only do that as a last resort if I were you. That guy is dangerous. His solitary confinement cell is on the 2nd floor, though, so you'll have to wait until after lunch. We're being escorted to the dorm then, you know.
Keymaster, huh? Keep on celebrating.
Oh, I will. Oh, yeah. Turn the lights off on your way out.
We'll see.
E-man.
I'll call it a new beginning.
Whoa! Kill it!
Kill it? Harvey, it's just an easel.
Phew, that's a relief. I thought I read weasel in the command line.
Look, Harvey, a fresh canvas.
Quick, let's muck it up! Muck it up!
No, thank you. I'm not into occupational therapy.
What's everyone up to?
No, thank you.
Specific?
It is very tempting that this is exactly what such art is all about. The angrier I get at my own understanding of the need not to swipe the key, the deeper the genius of the work becomes.
Just
And
take the
more
damn
I
key.
realize I can't take the key, the madder I get as a result.
Snuggling. Snuggling with.
Excuse me, I still need them.
Hello, B-Man.
Hello, stranger woman.
You can call me Edna.
Pleased to meet you, Edna. Who's your little friend?
That's Harvey. He's helping me to escape.
Hi, Harvey.
Cool get up, buddy.
Do you know a way out of here?
A speedy
Early
mental
night isn't
recovery
bad.
comes
I'm not
to
going to be
mind.
too much longer.
That, of course, almost never happens. Maybe that's because the criteria of mental health are subject to Dr. Marcel's judgment. And to be honest, who would admit to his own customers that their demand has been fulfilled?
That's quite cynical for someone in a bee suit.
Anyway, some of us loonies use the old laundry lift system. The unauthorized changing of floors is possible that way. The laundry lift to freedom is yet to be built.
It did indeed, Leaky. Did
Why
indeed.
are you locked up here? You seem to be wise and balanced.
I have a theory. I think it has something to do with my clothes. Men in bee suits have a bad reputation.
Where do you think the bad reputation of the bee look stems from?
There's no question about that.
You must endure.
The media. Men in bee suits are generally represented as the laughing stock. And the main culprit? Children's animated films. Animation movie authors are basically mounting a campaign against us. The Mexican
I thought
in
you
The
were vegan.
Simpsons, Charlie Brown in Peanuts, or Bumblebee from Transformers. Men in bee suits are the clowns of the media.
Why are you wearing a bee suit?
I
To
haven't
show
done any of the
solidarity
Control
with
DLC.
Other men in bee suits. To open the world market for the insectoid garment as conceptual performance satire. To boycott the fashion industry. And finally, to express my admiration for those hard-working
Sorry.
honey collectors.
I'll just finish exploring around here and call
You
it.
lost a wager.
I lost a wager.
Why do you have such big ears?
All the better to eat you with. And as a valve for my exceptionally high output of earwax, I'm afraid.
Exceptionally high output of earwax? Yuck!
Yes, it is no picnic.
I don't think it should be used in the same context as picnic at all.
This overproduction is some kind of an allergic reaction with me. I'm allergic to hot beverages. I could still use a good cup of coffee right now.
Are you drawing anything in particular?
I'm still waiting for inspiration. A sip of coffee would surely be of help, but I'm ashamed because of my allergy.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
My allergy leads to an overproduction of earwax.
Oh. What was the deal with...
It is some kind of an... I could...
I'll be
Go ahead.
Yeah, they added extra checkpoints. But at least I, completed it. Sans
Cut
checkpoints.
that out, please. I need the darkness, so I don't have to see the world around me. It depresses me.
There's no time to rest now. It's broken, and there are no balls. Now I see why the loonies think this is a bar.
What are you doing there, Edna?
Oops. I'm afraid I've forgotten the rules for foosball.
We will reconstitute your memory, Edna, I promise.
Hey, don't touch that. That's the only spoon I could find in the whole house.
A spade.
This is where the barkeeper mixes his drinks? It's already marked. This is supposed to be a spoon? Those are not spirits, those are detergents. Well, I guess most of them contain a fair amount of alcohol anyway. Barkeep, one drink, please.
I'll be with you in a minute. I'm still serving this gentleman here.
But he already has a drink.
Don't tell me my job.
I've got an idea.
The electric bracelet?
Nope.
Who's still...
Oh, well.
Why? I don't want to open an internet cafe. Ooh, this is so 80s. There's only one choice available. Stinky drink. Man, this barkeeper has the worst chicken scratch since Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee had the tiger claw, Edna.
No wonder you couldn't read it. What shall I write? Coffee. Okay.
No, Edna, stop it! You can't scribble over Captain Useless's adventures. That would be disrespectful.
Harvey? I think disrespectful is written with one S and one L.
What's that?
Lots of ketchup, chips, bean dip, cornflakes. I've got all kinds of random crap in here.
Hey, you. I'm Edna. Who are you?
Hi, Edna. I'm Peter.
Really? What parents call their child Peter? How old are you anyway? Nobody's named Peter nowadays. My. What an exceptionally ugly name. I'd kill myself if I had a name like that. I mean, it isn't that bad. The name might be ugly, but it becomes you in a way. Is there something wrong with you?
Something wrong doesn't even begin to describe it. It's my 40th birthday today. Yet one more year, one more decade on the odometer. My life really can't get much worse.
You have a bipolar disorder, right?
The doc calls it that. Yeah.
And what do you call it?
I call it Peter.
I could try to cheer you up a little.
You might as well try. I don't see how that could make things worse.
It's a beautiful day and the sun is shining. Well, okay. That doesn't help you a great deal in here. You are locked up in here after all, so you can't share in all the great activities people can do on the outside. But maybe it helps to bear in mind that everyone else is having fun, because unlike you, they can do whatever they please. And let's be honest here. They're probably happy that you're not with them. You're not exactly the life and soul of the party. I've lost the thread just now. What was I driving at?
You wanted to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah, right. So, this man walks into the docks. Well, the man is approximately your age, so that's old. The doc says, Peter, you won't be around much longer.
That wasn't the whole joke, was it?
What joke? I only wanted to gently prepare you for what's coming soon.
This is not exactly encouraging.
Oh yeah, you're right. At least you're still alive. That doesn't go without saying at your age, you know? You're entering a phase in your life where the only way is down. The good times won't return, and you might as well forget about all the achievements you haven't made by now. You've missed that boat, Peter. From this point on, it's going to get permanently worse. I've lost the thread just now.
You wanted...
Oh, yeah. At least, you've got your health. Still, the decline will happen inevitably. You might as well be happy that at least the machine is still ticking away satisfactorily, because that's what the body basically is. Not much more than a machine. And every machine ends up in a junkyard eventually. Of course, there's a long phase where you try to keep it running. A little fix here, a little repair there, but still, it's inevitable. It's better to not even try. No machine is designed to last forever, and you need to recognize the point where it's merely a nuisance to all. I've lost...
You wanted the...
Oh, yeah. Your problems are completely irrelevant in a cosmological context. To be more precise, you are irrelevant from a cosmological standpoint. I mean, what good does your existence do to anybody? And who will care when you don't exist anymore? Have you ever done anything that will leave a lasting effect? What is there that will last anyway? Nothing. Even the pyramids
Thanks
will
for the host
crumble and
typing.
fall eventually. In the end, all is futile, and all you ever struggled for, poof, just hot air. What I'm trying to say is, well...
You wanted the...
Oh, yeah. I give up. You're simply too hard a nut to crack.
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it. Do you know a way out of here by any chance?
There is no way out. Not out of this building. Not out of this skin of mine. Not out of this life.
Petra's having a surprise party for you in the bathroom.
I know.
Don't you want to go? I think she went out of her way to do it.
Not even wild horses could drag me there. Why do you think I'm hiding here? Petra, with her constant high spirits, is more annoying than a bag of crab lice. At least crab lice keep their mouths shut.
I'd better leave you alone in your despair.
Right. Why should anyone want to keep me company?
You're right. I don't know either. Barkeep, one drink, please.
I'll be with you.
But he already...
Don't.
Yeah.
A bit bulky, don't you think? I can't scribble on that. That's where you put coins. Empty. This isn't exactly Shangri-La.
I get that reference. Why are we up here then? More rooms!
I've got an idea.
The elect...
Nope.
Who's still...
Oh,
It could be a refill station for ballpoint pens.
even if a pen isn't likely to stick its head in there.
The artist must have suffered from severe depression. That ugly lump? Nah. The pen loves to watch adaptations of novels.
But I don't like them. They're never true to the book.
A dinosaur movie. I don't like dino movies. You know how they end. Everyone's extinct. Hello. Hey, you don't have to hide from me.
How can I be sure? You could be a velociraptor in disguise.
I'm Edna.
I am Professor Knock. Pleased to meet you.
What are you doing back there?
I am doing research in the field of paleontology.
Behind the armchair?
Where else would I be? You won't find a prehistoric skeleton lying in the middle of the room. It would have been recovered a long time ago.
That makes sense. Are you one of those mad scientists?
I beg your pardon? Who do you think you are? The youth nowadays. They see a man with white hair crouching behind an armchair in an asylum, and they jump to the mad scientist stereotype at once.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. May I please change the channel?
By no means. I need to know how this ends. The fate of mankind depends on it.
The dinosaurs become extinct.
That can't be. They're just pretending to lull us into a false sense of security. I wonder what they're up to. Are they secretly planning to melt the polar ice caps? You can change the channel. I need to make preparations.
Hello, Professor.
Attack of the pterosaurs! Oh, hello.
Do you know how I can get out of here?
Of course I do. I always use the laundry lift to travel to my Peruvian amber mines.
The laundry lift goes all the way to Peru?
Of course not, silly. You have to transfer at the continental shelf in the Sonoran Desert.
Do you know anything about Dr. Marcel?
More than most. Did you know that he has a dark secret?
I knew it! I knew it!
Yes. He's breeding dino-human hybrids in his secret facility on Jupiter.
No, I didn't know that. Can I borrow your ticket for the laundry lift?
Don't be preposterous. I can't do that. I've got to get to my Peruvian amber mines to recover dino DNA.
That's too bad. How's research coming along?
Quite satisfactorily. The only things missing are a couple of dino genes for my secret breeding program, if you get my drift.
That sounds exciting. How does one breed dinos?
Oh, do come on. Everybody knows that. Dinosaurs hatch from occlusions in amber.
I'll drop by again later.
If the world still exists, then, is what you mean to say.
Yeah, give or take 10 minutes.
Welcome to the Stock Exchange News. This is about two things and two things only: buying and selling.
Great. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. I'll leave that on now. It's all trash anyway. Would you swap your phone for my polo mallet?
Decidedly not. The telephone is my livelihood. I have to be available at absolutely all times.
Hello? Hello? Fire! Fire!
Hold on a second. Yes? Do you want anything in particular?
Can you get off the phone for a sec?
Certainly not. That's my broker on the line. We're talking millions here.
Can I borrow your telephone?
Absolutely not. This phone is my lifeline. I don't dare think about what could happen if I was unavailable. Just imagine me putting that thing away for a minute when my wife is shouting, "Look, Brucey, it's a boy," for example. Or worse still, imagine, during that brief distraction, when I look over to my wife, my stock portfolio goes into free fall. I would lose millions because I hadn't been on the phone just for a tiny little instant. One moment of carelessness, and my whole life is in ruins.
You don't happen to know a way out of here, do you?
No, but you don't want to get out of here, believe me. The world outside is a cruel place. Mistakes you make out there have real consequences. You could lose millions only because you were tight with your wife. That kind of guilt.
Not really.
Hello?
Okay. Alright, one more door. No, we went through that one. Not one more door. So we could see if we get our ticket from this dude. But I imagine it's going to take longer than that. And then we will save because I'm sure we have to do stuff with lots of items and
Hey,
my brain is tired.
Hello, Edna. What brings you here this time?
Oh, I was hoping I could ask him about the ticket.
Can I have...
Normally, but for one thing, I'm also keeping it an
I have one more...
fire.
I'd like to...
Oh, as his... Don't get... Perhaps he is, and he... But even though he might... He's very...
How do I get...
After the king has all... He is... He'd grant access.
Let's talk... I have to get...
Take care.
Okay. We have to get the ticket from the professor, apparently. Right. We've got various things. We're sort of in a bit of a bind. So yeah, I'm going to save it here. And that's the main menu. I'll call it for today. But it's been awesome. Thank you everyone for watching. We didn't get any achievements. That's fine. It's usually slow going in these. I would have got an achievement if I hadn't beamed over it, and that would have been when I escaped from my room. But yeah, that's fine. I don't need to get achievements every day. I enjoyed playing that. I like a good pointing click puzzle. Yeah, I can raid Robotron. My tiny viewership will not add much, but yeah, he's funny. So yeah, I will do a Robotron raid, but for now, I've been Joe. Thank you for watching. It's been... Oh, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thank you for watching. It's been great. And I will see you next time. Probably Tuesday. Unless I feel up to doing something on Sunday. But yeah. I will catch you later. Goodbye.